To send a quick video and introduce myself. So I am your instructor for this class, Professor Patricia Quiroz Santiago, and I just wanted to take a minute to introduce myself. So I've been teaching with Merritt College since 2018 and have taught Introduction to Sociology, and then have prepared a social problems class but haven't got a chance to teach that one. I also am a social worker. I'm a licensed clinical social worker. I've been licensed since for about 5 years now, and I have been in the field for about 10. So I typically specialize in mental health in the hospital setting. I'm usually in the emergency room. The hospital that I work for is a trauma center, so I work with traumas. I work doing psychiatric evaluations, and then I kind of do other things in the emergency room, working with domestic violence patients, working with people who are homeless, lots of variety of things. So I've been doing that in that particular hospital for about 5 years. I also, in that hospital setting, was training nurses on mental health and how to effectively work with patients who have mental health diagnoses. So I'm very familiar with working with nurses. I know there are a lot of nurses in this class or future nurses. So I'm excited to work with you guys. And then before that, I was working at Napa State Hospital, working with the forensic population. So the unit that I worked at, there was the incompetent to stand trial unit. So people had committed a crime. They weren't able to stand trial because of their mental illness. So they would come to our unit, and our interdisciplinary team, social worker, psychologist, rehab therapist, psychiatrist, we would essentially educate patients about the court process. So I would teach patients about, what a judge is and what pleas are. And in addition to that, I would run groups on the unit. So I did that for a little while I was gaining some experience, worked at Child Welfare Services for a little while, and worked with the veteran population also for a little while, homeless veterans in the Oakland area, San Leandro area. So that's a little bit about me.